Sure, you can have this best gaming mouse on the market, but if the surface underneath it isn't right, you're losing precision. That tiny, unexpected slide or stutter is often the difference between winning a gunfight and staring at a respawn timer. So what's the fix? Well, it all comes down to the right mouse pad for gaming. And in this video, we're covering the top 5 in the market with all the links in the description. Let's head right in. First up, we have the Logitech G240. If you're looking for a genuinely impressive mousepad that won't strain your wallet, this is the one you'll want to pay close attention to. The thing about the G240 is that it's all about control. The cloth surface has what's called moderate friction. In simple words, that means when you're making those big sweeping movements in an FPS game, you get just enough resistance to stop your crosshair exactly where you want. It's why so many low DPI gamers seem to gravitate towards it. The interesting part is how it's been optimized for Logitech's own G-Series mice. Think about it this way. It's like getting tires that were designed specifically for your car. The pad and sensor are meant to work together, and users consistently report a big jump in tracking accuracy. It's a medium-sized pad, measuring about 13 by 11 inches, and it's incredibly thin, just 1 millimeter. That ultra-low profile is great for keeping your wrist level with your desk. Also, it has a non-slip rubber base to keep it planted during intense matches, and since it's flexible, you can roll it up and take it anywhere. So, for gamers on a budget, especially those already using a Logitech mouse, the G240 is a fantastic starting point that delivers performance where it matters most. Coming in at number 4, we have the Razer Gigantus V2. Now, if you're the kind of person who feels restricted by a standard mouse pad, you'll want to hear about this one. The first thing you'll notice is its size. This isn't just a pad, it's a full desk surface. We're talking about the XXL version, which is a massive 37 by 16 inches. That means you have enough room for your keyboard, your mouse, and all the sweeping arm movements you could ever need. No wonder it's a popular choice for streamers for that clean, unified look. But what about performance? The surface is a special micro-weave cloth. Think of it as the perfect middle ground between a fast, slick glide and the textured control you need for precise aiming. That's why you'll see it used for both fast-paced FPS games and strategic MOBAs. Another thing people really seem to appreciate is the comfort. It's 4 millimeter thick with high-density foam, so it provides a nice cushion for your wrist. It also helps the pad lay flat, even if your desk isn't perfectly even. And of course, it has a non-slip base, so it's not going anywhere. So if you're looking to create a stable and comfortable foundation for your entire gaming setup, the Gigantus V2 is a seriously compelling option. Next, we have the Corsair MM300 Anti-Fray Extended. This is where we start to see features that really set a mousepad apart for the long haul. So what's the big deal with this one? Honestly, it comes down to a single word: durability. Have you ever had a mouse pad where the edges start to peel and fray after a few months? It's super annoying. The MM300 tackles this head-on with reinforced stitched edges. That's a huge reason people feel confident this pad is built to last. To talk about the surface itself, it's a textile weave cloth, which is engineered for one primary goal: minimal friction. In simple words, your mouse glides effortlessly. This is a game changer for high DPI players in fast-paced FPS titles, where quick and smooth movements are everything. It's an extended pad measuring just over 36 inches long, so it creates a single consistent surface for both your keyboard and mouse. And at 3 millimeter thick, it maintains a sleek and low profile while still feeling substantial under your wrist. The feedback from gamers is really consistent on this one. They talk about its reliable and pixel-perfect tracking with both optical and laser sensors. But the thing they come back to again and again is the confidence they get from those stitched edges. So if you're looking for a fast and precise surface but are also concerned about longevity, the Corsair MM300 is an incredibly solid choice. Alright, coming in at the number 2 spot is a true icon in the gaming world, the SteelSeries QCK Heavy. I say icon because this pad has been a favorite in the esports scene for nearly 2 decades. That's a serious track record. So, what makes it so legendary? Well, it really comes down to one standout feature: its thickness. The QK Heavy is a substantial 6 millimeter thick. Now, you might think that's just for comfort, but it's actually a huge performance advantage. Think about it this way: if your desk has any minor bumps or imperfections, this pad completely smooths them over. It creates a perfectly flat and consistent surface for your mouse no matter what. That extra thickness also gives it a planted, rock-solid feel. Gamers often describe it as feeling built like a tank because it just does not move during intense moments. But it's not just about the base. The top is a micro-woven cloth that's famous for its balance. You get that fast, low-friction glide for quick flicks, but there's still enough control for those tiny, precise adjustments. It's optimized for both high and low DPI settings, making it incredibly versatile. This is a pad that's all about pure and unfiltered performance. You won't find flashy designs here. It's a no-frills tool built for one thing: helping you play at your best. That's why it's a go-to for competitive players who demand absolute consistency from their gear. And now we've reached the top of our list. The #1 spot goes to a mouse pad that's become something of a legend in serious gaming circles, the ARTISAN Zero FX Soft. So what makes this one so special? I mean, on the surface, it's just a cloth pad. But the thing is, this isn't just any cloth pad, it's a product of incredible Japanese craftsmanship, and the attention to detail is on a whole other level. Let's start with the surface. It's a unique knitted cloth with a special texture with bits of tiny deliberate irregularities. That's the secret sauce. It gives you incredible stopping power. When you flick to a target in a game like Valorant or CS2, your mouse stops exactly when you want it to, with zero extra slide. Incredibly though, the glide is silky smooth and incredibly fast. It's this perfect combination of speed and control that gamers rave about. And then there's the base. ARTISAN uses a proprietary anti-slip material that feels like it's fused to your desk. It creates a level of stability that's just unmatched. It absolutely will not move. It comes in a generous XL size, and its 4mm thickness gives it a nice cushioned feel. Of course, it has high-quality lock-stitched edges to prevent fraying. Another thing people really appreciate is its resistance to humidity. So even during those long, intense sessions, the feel of the pad remains consistent. Now, I'll be upfront. This is a premium mouse pad with a premium price tag, but the feedback is overwhelming. For serious competitive players who need every possible advantage, the ARTISAN Zero is often considered the ultimate destination. It's an investment in pure performance. Thanks for sticking around. For more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the channel. Click the bell icon too, so you'll get notified every time we drop a new video at FlexiViews.